And we're back. Hey, 13, fantastic. That's the number I want to see. Welcome back, everyone, for the great Trivia Club baking question. You're missing the jokes in the chat.
Oh.
Waiting for bated breath. Baked breath? Baked breath. My producer, my partner, the love of my life, my barber, was confused. But we are back. I believe everyone's back. I'll once again set that clock. And that Royale, as we know, by the sounds of it, I left you on the edge, most possible edge, the deepest possible edge of that question without actually saying anything. So here is the detail for that question number 20. Is it frozen again? Is that me? Am I frozen? Let me know. I'll try to say it again. Might have lost again. Let me double check. Okay. I'm on high alert. Here we go. So where I left off, your question number 20, that Trivia Royale, 5 minutes on the board. So with that 5 minutes on the board, 10 possible points to be won. Name for me any 10 of the top 20 highest selling chocolate candy bars in the American supermarkets as of 2004. This is according to Supermarket News. Once again, according to Supermarket News, what were the highest selling chocolate candy bars in American supermarkets as of 2004? Any 10 of the top 20 of those top sellers, those popular supermarket, at least American supermarkets, U.S. supermarket candy bars. I will say that some of the top sellers in this candy bar, I will only though like 2 or 3 are not necessarily bars, but they are chocolate, so I'll give them that. Otherwise, it's mostly bars with some creative licensing used to describe the overall chocolate candy bar section. The top sellers therein in American supermarkets of 2004. Yes, for the most part, these are indeed bars, but they're certainly chocolate across the board. But they're the least designated highest sellers in the chocolate candy bar section within American supermarkets in 2004. 3 minutes remaining. 3 minutes. And as we're working on this Trivia Royale, same rule applies. If there is a technical difficulty, I'll set it back up and be back momentarily myself. Two minutes and 35 seconds. Heading to the halfway mark. Yes, we're halfway there. 2:30 remaining. My producer had a head start, so continuing on part 2. The next 5 minutes on this question. No, you were very helpful, and she was very helpful in setting up and making sure we started once again as soon as possible. A minute 35 remaining. 1:35 remaining. And for me, those top selling, maybe even just your personal favorite, chocolate candy bars in American supermarkets as of 2004. As per Supermarket News. Try to get something a little bit more recent than 2004, but hey, you take your top 20s where you can find them on that internet. Less than a minute remaining. Less than 1 minute. "25 seconds now to just name any chocolate bars that you might have eaten in the last however many years. And fill in any other blank spaces that you might have on that answer sheet. We'll be answering those questions after this in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is time. Yes, indeed. That beep is time. Your Trivia Royale has finished up, and we are jumping into the answers for our Trivia Club. So our Trivia Club answer, a point for every correct. Incorrect answers, 0 points. Half marks somewhere in there, I'm sure. But Trivia Club at home, answer number 1. Which musical act won their 3rd Juno Award for Artist of the Year this past Sunday? That would be The Weeknd. The Weeknd. Question number 3. Features presentation. Oxbows and tarns are examples of what geographical features studied by limnologists? Limnologists. There you go. That'd be lakes. Lakes. I'll also accept bodies of water, but that won't help you with the connection. Question number 3, keeping it small. So what model is the smallest Ford SUV, more compact than the Edge, Explorer, or Expedition? That'd be the Escape. Escape. So what's the connection between lakes and escape? Well, they're both things that are the Great Lakes, the Great Escape, the Great Eye Roll over here, stuff screen. It's like a Liz Lemon level eye roll. Oh, God. Yes, the great things. Question number 5. Give me 5. So the 5 largest U.S. cities in 1900 in terms of population. And this is as per the U.S. Census. So 1900s biggest cities. Number 1 was New York City. Number 2, Chicago. Number 3 was Philadelphia. Number 4, St. Louis. That's as far west as we're going. Number 5 is Boston. Number 5, indeed, Boston. The furthest west city in that top 10, in case you were wondering, was San Francisco, but it was the 9th biggest city at the time, smaller than Baltimore, Cleveland, and Buffalo, but bigger than Cincinnati. It was a different time. Los Angeles was still mostly an orange orchard. Or a desert.
Yeah. Or desert.
Oh. That's my link that I had open. There you go. Maybe that'll help with the internet too. And for the connections on 4, is there a Houdini Lake? That's the question. Houdini Lake, Houdini Escape. Why? What's the connection between lakes and escape for Houdini? I don't know if I can take that for question number 4. You're going in a direction, interesting direction there, Pat. No point unless there's a more detailed argument. Question number 6. I'm a cowboy, baby. So, what actor who has starred in the John Wick series of films, amongst many other things, including The Apocalypse Now, or Apocalypse Now, played Cowboy Curtis in the children's television program Pee-wee's Playhouse? That'd be Lawrence Fishburne. Question number 7. What is the capital of Iceland? That'd be Reykjavik. Reykjavik. That's 1 point. 2 points if you spelled it correctly as R-Y-K-J-E-V-I-K. If you made it past the first 4 letters, well done. But you needed all those for the correct spelling for a bonus point. And if you got that bonus point, well done on your Icelandic spelling. Yeah. And if you sounded it out, that's still a point. Don't worry. Question number 8. That sweet bit of musical happiness, even an 8-bit version, was Buddy Holly for a point by Weezer. It's the song Buddy Holly by Weezer. Question number 9. Tag the line. Always be yourself unless you can be Batman. That is for the Lego Batman movie. The Lego Batman movie. There you go. Oh, I will double check my spelling through the wonders of Google, since I did give an extra point for actual spelling. Oh, you know what? I thought I had the actual spelling for that. My apologies. Was it going just through phonetic? I don't know. My bad. You were correct that I missed an A. An A in there? Oh, an E for an A. So question number 7, back to that. Thank you for pointing that out. Fine folks from Rancid Trebus. But that spelling was R-E-Y-K-J-A-V-I-K. I don't get the extra point. I don't even get it. That's too bad. But just once again, your Reykjavik spelling, R-E-Y-K-J-A-V-I-K. Thank you to Hillbilly Polka Turtle, the YouTube username. Can't not shout that out. Indeed, getting justice for Reykjavik. Thank you. Too fast, too curious, or relatively fast, but also too curious. 8 was Buddy Holly by Weezer. 9, the Lego Batman movie. 10, survey says, name something that gets activated by water. Start with the 1 point answer, go up to the 5 point answer from there. So 1 point if, hey, you're just monkeying around. Sea monkeying. Sea monkeys do get activated by water for 1 point. 2 points if you smash through that wall of your mind. And we're like, oh yeah. Kool-Aid. Yes, Kool-Aid is 2 points. 3 points if you are like bag in on this one, or ground to a at least 3 point play. That'd be coffee and or tea or coffee. 3 points. 4 points if you're just counting the bread. That is yeast. Yeast, yes, for 4 points. And 5 points if you always remember to wash your hands with soap and water. Soap is activated by water. Yeah. So once again, 5 points for soap, 4 points for yeast, 3 for coffee or tea, 2 for Kool-Aid, and 1 point for sea monkeys. An eclectic list by the end. Yes, naming something that gets activated by water. Question number 11, your arch question. In 1971, McDonald's opened their first European location in which northern country? That would be the Netherlands. Netherlands. Your question number 12, time after time. Time after time. So in the correct order, a point for each correct position. So the earliest was in 1966. That would be the birth of Julianne Margulies of ER and the Good Wife fame in Spring Valley, New York on this day in 1966. I believe she has a memoir out. Free plug for Julianne Margulies, sure. 1969 was Mickey Mantle giving his farewell retirement speech during Mickey Mantle Day at Yankee Stadium in that number 2 spot. In the number 3 spot, the original Ghostbusters is released in theaters in 1984. And in 1993, RuPaul releases her debut album, Supermodel of the World. Is that the one with CoverGirl on it? I don't know. It feels like it would be, but I can't say for sure. Or like Work, CoverGirl, that one? Yeah. Whatever that song is also titled. I just assumed CoverGirl. Question number 13, one fun musical comedy, one messy travel caper. Que sera, sera. So, what notorious film from 1987 starred Warren Beatty and Dustin Hoffman? I mean, who could always be taken down a peg? I mean, sure. But, which is better than it's remembered to be, and shares its name with a Mesopotamian goddess, that would be Ishtar. Ishtar. Question number 14, best known for. So what are the 4 movies that Matt Damon is known for? For a point each, they are Good Will Hunting, for a point. The Martian, for 2nd point. The Departed, for a 3rd point. And The Talented Mr. Ripley. I'll give you half a point for that. So once again, The Talented Mr. Ripley, The Departed, The Martian, and The Good Will Hunting. I enjoyed that too. Oh yes, and a half point if your Mr. Ripley was not maybe talented, but something else. But no born anythings. It's true. He certainly changed his career with the Bourne movies, so I'm also surprised that they lacked representation. That's imdb.com for you, though. Unpredictable in some way, shape, or form. Always at least a little bit. Question number 15, your 15-word hint for your 15-letter movie title. Schwarzenegger faces his greatest challenge, not Terminators, a class full of unruly 5-year-olds. Kindergarten Cop. Kindergarten Cop. So your countdown takedown. From 2000 to 2009, there were 110 G-rated movie releases, according to ComScore. But from 2010 to 2019, that 110 fell to what number of G-rated titles? Can I get a drum roll, please, for those kiddie movies? Those generally rated movies. 71. 71. So 72 and above, 0.71 will get you 5 points. And 70 to 53 will get you 2 points. I almost need like a second smaller drum roll for the range of 25%. So 71 for 5 points. 70 to 53 will get you 2 points. And my Auntie Brenda brings up a great Matt Damon point. Justice for We Bought a Zoo. Question number 17. American zoologist Diane Fossey was best known for extensive research of what animals? That'd be gorillas. Gorillas. If you specified mountain gorillas, also great. Gorillas in the Mist, sure, that's a movie, but like you specified where they were. So gorillas. Yeah. Question number 18. Which Chris, Pine, Hemsworth, Evans, or O'Dowd? Which Chris is in A Perfect Getaway? That would be Chris Hemsworth. Chris Hemsworth. Alongside Mila Jovovich and Steve Zahn is a new to movies, Chris Hemsworth. Question number 19, your Freedom 75. In 1975, Elton John wrote a song titled Philadelphia Freedom in support of what female tennis player? That would be Billie Jean King. Billie Jean King. And that question number 20, your Trivia Royale, naming me any 10 of the 20 highest-selling chocolate candy bars in American supermarkets as of 2004, or for the year of 2004, according to Supermarket News. Not a controversial list at all. So let's do this. I mean, I think there's some good crossover, but there will be moments of like, what? Remember, they're not all bars, but they all are at least chocolate. So the highest selling, I'll start with that one, was M&M's. Getting that out of the way fast. It's a bag in bar form. That's the best I could do. And also chocolate. M&M's for a point. Hershey's. It's just like a Hershey's chocolate bar. Yeah, for a point. Snickers. Snickers for a point. Reese's, the peanut butter cups. Yeah. Reese's for a point. Kit Kats. Your Nestle Crunch for a point. Butterfinger for a point. York Peppermint Patties. I guess they're just as much a bar as the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. So. York Peppermint Patties. Almond Joys. Almond Joy for the point. Three Musketeers. Your point. Twix bars. Twix. A return for Reese's with the Reese's Fast Break, which is more of an American thing. I did try to warn you. Baby Ruth. Baby Ruth in there. Milky Way. The Kit Kat, Big Cat. Like a Kit Kat, but I imagine just like one single large Kit Kat stick. Yeah. Reese's Sticks. Like Twix, but also like Reese's, I'm guessing. I'm just spitballing some ideas of what the product might be. Rolo. Snickers Cruncher. Wonder Ball, I don't know either. And Mr. Goodbar. Really got in the weeds in the final 5, I agree, but those were the top sellers of 2004 in that top 20 highest selling supermarket. Again, not an uncontroversial list, but hopefully gave you some points. And again, the best chocolate bar list I could find that was based off of some marketable research and not just a list of stuff we like. Oh, Mr. Truck Driver knew his chocolate bars. Thinking about it now, that's not a surprise. Well done. One final justice for O. Henry from Too Fast, Too Curious. Agreed. Agreed. So yes, let me know your point totals in the chat. Thank you all once again for rejoining the live stream as we came back. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but we'll continue to work on them. As the more consistent these streams are, the better. We only ran into this sort of problem last year at around this time, but on Facebook. So I was hoping that YouTube wouldn't give me the same problems. I think it's more the modem. Anywho, I'll give you that bonus bit of trivia. And then after the anagram, read out those point totals in the chat. Let us know your point totals and team name, and we'll see who got what. And applaud for everybody, because everyone did awesome. So I built a VCR, that anagram of Trivia Club. Find the Canadian music icon or icons in the following anagram. The anagram is airplay glitch. Airplay glitch. Looking to find that Canadian music icon or icons. This might be one of those where by the time I come around next week with the answer, you'll be like, yeah, we got it within. We got it. But too good not to use. Too good to pass up. All right, so those high scores, those team scores. Well done to Team Reeds Priebus's Rancid Pubis with 36 points. Yeah, well done. Mm-hmm. With 33 points is the Travel Buddies. Well done to the Travel Buddies. Yes, indeed. With 39 points is the Ghost of BB Rebozo. Well done to BB Rebozo. With 42 points is Down by the Bay. Well done, Down by the Bay. With 33 points is Thanks to Candace. Well done, thanks to Candace. With 33 points as well is Too Fast, Too Curious. Well done indeed. 7 points is Team Uno Persona. Well done. What did your producer and mine?
24 and a half.
24 and a half for your producer and mine. Yes, indeed. And my barber, in fact.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you to my barber, my producer, my partner, the love of my life. First thing last in that order, by the way. Did a great job, I think. Yeah.
I was going to say, I'm going to do Jack of all trades, master of none.
You're keeping yourself busy, I think. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're the best. Okay. So, thanks to Candace, recounted 36, they said. So well done. Yes, I did. Looks like the top score is indeed the 42 for Down by the Bay.
Yeah.
Yay. Congrats to everybody. Well done all around. Thank you once again for working with us through these tech difficulties. So let's wrap up, shall we? What did we learn today? I don't do that actually. What have you learned today?
Oh,
But I'll work on that. Say hello, everyone. Hey, hello.
hi.
Hello. Hello to my Grandma Sheffield as well, who is hopefully able to once again join us on the secondary link. Gonna have to work out a way to. I shared it on Facebook. But hello, Grandma. If you see this afterwards, hello. Love you. Thank you for joining in, everybody. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be back June 15th for more Trivia Club goodness. Thank you for supporting Trivia Club. Thank you for being a patron on our Patreon. Of course, helping us continue into 2021. There's only one more thing to say, so say it with us, won't you? Remember, it's not what you know, it's what you learn along the way. Yay!
Good night, everybody.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me and sticking around. I know I got you in a little bit earlier this time.
Okay.
Fantastic. Thanks. Good night.